To study less while achieving better understanding and performance in class, you can focus on strategies that improve comprehension, memory, and efficiency. Here are 5 effective techniques. 1. Active recall. Instead of passively reviewing notes, quiz yourself on the material. Active recall forces you to retrieve information from memory, which strengthens your long-term retention. Try closing your notes and writing down everything you remember, or use flashcards. By actively recalling information repeatedly over time, you're reinforcing connections in your brain. This is why, after practicing active recall, you'll notice that retrieving information during exams or presentations feels easier and more natural. 2. Spaced repetition. Spread out your study sessions over time rather than cramming. Reviewing information at increasing intervals helps move knowledge from short-term to long-term memory. Review intervals. Schedule review sessions at gradually increasing intervals. A typical spaced repetition schedule might look like this. First review, right after initial learning and studying, after the first 30 minutes and within 24 hours. Second review, a few days later, after 2 to 3 days. Third review, a week later. Fourth review, 2 weeks later. Fifth review, a month later. As you progress, increase the intervals between reviews. The idea is to review the material before you completely forget it, but after it's begun to fade from your memory. 2. Findan Technique. This involves explaining a concept in your own words, as if you were teaching it to someone else. When you can simplify complex topics and avoid jargon, you're more likely to understand and remember them. Track progress and adjust. As you become more confident with certain information, you can increase the interval for those specific concepts, reviewing them less frequently. For more challenging topics, reduce the interval until you're more comfortable. If you get stuck on a part of the explanation, it reveals where you need further study, reducing the need for intense study sessions. Use mind maps to see how different concepts connect. 3. Focus on understanding, not memorizing. Prioritize understanding the why and how behind concepts instead of rote memorization. When you understand the logic behind material, it becomes easier to remember and apply. 4. Practice active listening in class. Pay close attention and engage with the lecture or discussion actively. Take minimal but focused notes that capture key ideas rather than everything said. Ask questions if something is unclear. This will help clarify concepts right away and make review easier. 5. Prioritize and review key concepts only. Not all material is equally important. Identify the most critical points of each topic. These are often emphasized by the teacher or found in summaries and chapter headings. Focus your study time on these essentials to avoid unnecessary study sessions. Using these techniques, you'll be able to study smarter, not harder, which can boost your grades and help you stay more engaged in class with less overall effort.